Here are two protests in the world on the same day. The first one is the protest in Ankara, Turkey. The second protest is in Bendigo, Australia.
So far to the left, the idea of left versus right almost means nothing.
Australian protest was largely about a mosque being built by Saudi Arabia. It was also about local council not listening to the population. More than 80 people killed in Turkey, also protesting for democracy and freedom. In Turkey, the university students and middle class were protesting for change. How is it that in Turkey the university students and middle class are trying to promote freedom and democracy, and the university students in Australia are doing exactly the opposite? Could it be that university students in Australia don't have a brain in their head and are just doing what they believe is trendy? There is a very real, weak and cruel streak going through our middle class right now in Australia. The middle class should be unified with the working class. The middle class shouldn't be arrogant because they think they're smarter than the working class. Just because you are gifted with the ability to do maths better or read better than other people does not give you the right to treat them like they're nothing.
Oh, mate, well, you protest, mate, with crap, mate. Hey? Have a look at you. Have a look at you, mate. Trying to clutch at something and you're not. You're an idiot. Mate, what, you're as old as me, mate. Why don't you get a job? Instead of going to university, studying what? Out of course, what's with you in university, mate? It's a hive of communism, isn't it? Just get a job. Why don't you get a fucking job?
The people at Bendigo that are protesting have a genuine concern about the changes that will happen with the mosque. While you're at university, you probably won't notice the changes once Sharia law comes in, because you're in the metropolis, and in the metropolis nothing really changes. But what will change is the rural communities and the suburban communities. They're the ones that will be affected the most. But as you're middle class and you think you're better than everyone else, I guess it won't matter. Until one day you're catching a train in Melbourne or a tram and a bomb goes off under your seat. Islam never stops, it never sleeps. It will take the rural communities first, like it is doing right now. But its whole goal is to eventually subjugate everyone. And that includes you as well. But as you probably figure, it's not going to happen in your generation, and it probably won't, but it might. I guess you may as well just make as much money out of this gravy train as you can, at the expense of everyone else's freedom. Because that's exactly what the middle class is doing at the moment.